Hi guys, I'm Patricia Vasos and you're watching GreekRecipes.tv. Today I'm making something sweet and it's called Ravani cake. Now Ravani is a sought-out family favorite for centuries and traditional in all areas of Greece, especially Macedonia. It's made with semolina flour and sweetened by just the right amount of ouzo. Now I've tried different recipes, but this seems to be one of my favorites. It's simple and the results are amazing. So let's start. First thing we need to do is toast 1 cup of chopped almonds on a low heat. Next, we need to cream 6 eggs and 2/3 of a cup of sugar. Now what we want at this point is we want the mixture to become light, fluffy, and creamy. So it's going to take about 7 or 8 minutes. All right, now we need to go ahead and add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. The Greeks categorize Ravani as a siropiasto, which basically means a dessert that's drenched in syrup, just like galaktobouriko and baklava, which we'll make on another episode. Now, next step, we need to grab a medium bowl and combine 3/4 of a cup of fine semolina flour and 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour. So let's talk about what exactly is semolina flour. It's a soft wheat flour that's been extracted in a way that separates the wheat kernels into coarse particles. It's used in many different recipes like breads, breakfast cereals, desserts, cookies, and of course our recipe today, Ravani cake. And as you can see, its texture, it's soft, it's grainy, just like sand. So we're gonna go ahead and combine the two. And give it a little mix here. And then we're gonna gradually add it into our mixing bowl. For the finishing touch, we're gonna lightly fold the mixture, making sure that there's not any flour on the bottom. Remember to not overmix the batter because we don't want it to flatten. Okay, now we're gonna grab our cake pan, which I've already greased and lined with some parchment paper. We're gonna add our chopped almonds, spread it out evenly, and then we're gonna pour in our batter. Level it out, and then tap it a few times. Straight into the oven for 325 degrees for about 35 minutes until it's nice and golden brown. Now while that's baking, let's go ahead and make our simple syrup. We're gonna need 1.5 cups of sugar and 1.5 cups of water. Now we want to bring this to a boil. Gonna leave it for about 3 minutes and then turn off the heat. Now we can go ahead and add our shot of ouzo. Give it a quick little stir. We'll let that set there and we can go ahead and check and see if our cake's ready. Now the secret to this recipe is making sure that the cake has cooled for 10 minutes before adding the syrup. So let's go ahead and poke around a little bit. This cake is pretty much like a sponge cake. It's gonna soak up all the syrup. So make sure that you add all of it because it's gonna need it. Now that the cake is completely cooled, we can go ahead and grab our serving tray and flip it over. Perfect. You can go ahead and remove the parchment paper. We're gonna put powdered sugar over it. Grab a little bit of ground cinnamon and be a little messy with this. We don't want this to look perfect. With no exaggeration, you're gonna love this cake. It's delicate, it's moist, it's fluffy, and of course, it's sweet, just the way I like it. Thanks for watching. See you next time on GreekRecipes.tv.